My name's Tammy Lee Rogowski. Hi, I'm Claire.
Where I feel the most connected to water is pretty much anywhere that I'm around the water.
Mostly when I'm at home, shores of Lake Winnipeg and Gimli. That's what I saw every morning when I got up and looked outside.
I go to Clear Lake every summer, and just swimming in that water and being under the water really feels very comforting to me.
I am a water sign, and I'm a very emotional person. So when I'm near water, I feel very grounded and calm.
I don't know if that's like a back to the womb thing or something. I'm not sure, but it definitely brings me peace when I'm standing on the edge of my dock on the end of a lake, and I'm about to jump in, and that moment when my body hits the water and I go full submerged in that 5 seconds that I'm underneath the water is the most myself I ever am.
21 years ago, I left for Alberta, like most Newfoundlanders. And just loved being out on the ocean. Fishing was my culture. It was my serenity. And I moved to Alberta in October. April came around in the spring, and my good friend, who was also from Newfoundland, took me to Sylvan Lake. And as soon as we came around the corner and I seen a big body of water, I literally had this sensation of like over from the top of my head down to my toes, like and I felt that peace, like I felt like the ocean hugs me back home.
Water to me symbolizes fluidity and movement, especially for someone like me who has moved all around the world, from the Philippines to Manitoba.
Water is life, and we're caretakers of this water. And it's very important to me to think about how we can give back to the water when the water gives us so much.
The ocean in particular, when you're out there, you think that's where life comes from. And it's beautiful. And I think it's very underappreciated because it's not obvious, but it's a whole alien world beneath you.
Water means freedom, movement. Water means life. Water is nourishing.
The ocean for me is like perfume to my soul. The culture, the community that came from living from the ocean, that was our livelihood, our culture was the fish. And having that balance and respect for the ocean, and it just moves me to this day.
Protecting water is so important to me, just so we can have that opportunity to still enjoy those experiences and have water that's safe to swim in and drink and cook with and just experience and enjoy.
I became a scuba diver in 2018. What is sad is sometimes some sites that we go to, you can see the sheer devastation. I think that everyone should experience going under and seeing the damage that we've done. There is hope at some sites that we're quite dead. There's new life. I hope for that in all of our oceans.
I hope that the water will continue to be safe and full of wildlife and amazing creatures, so that I can pass down these same memories to my children and my grandchildren one day.
I love being along the shores of the Assiniboine River. I love being on the side of lakes, on the coast of Lake Winnipeg. And the first time I ever saw the ocean was the most amazing experience ever. And every time I close my eyes, it's still sort of at the back of my retinas.